Hello everyone, Pellitum here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. I hope you didn't mind our sleepy foray into Labyrinth in the last video. I know it was kind of weird. It's such a strange run. But we're going to continue in Act 7 today. I assume we're almost done with it. I don't think there's going to be too much more. I wanted to update you really quick on our gear situation. I did pick this up for, I think, 8 chaos. Maybe 7 chaos. I don't remember how much we had. But fairly cheap, and that's going to be a pretty good shield for us. What it's going to do is increase our spell damage by 58%. The maximum roll on that spell damage is 60, but we got a little less. We paid a little less to get a 60 spell damage one that does double the price. That would have been almost all of our chaos. So we scaled back a little bit, got this for fairly cheap. I had to use a couple of fusings to get the sockets to connect, and then what I was trying to do was use my chromatic orbs in order to get this shield to match the sockets of this one. Because, of course, that makes it nice and easy. Now, the problem is that this shield here on the right is a strength dexterity shield, or maybe just a strength shield. That means that it can roll red sockets really, really easy, but it's extremely difficult to get an intelligence shield to roll red items because, of course, as we talked about earlier in the series, intelligence items want to roll blue with chromatic orbs. So what we're going to do is just swap these two. So when we get our next weapon, we'll be putting these gems over in this shield and then moving these gems over into our weapon. But our weapon has to be double red and a green in order to keep our current setup. Now, the weapon I want to use is called the Breath of the Council, and it has a pretty large amount of strength and intelligence, so we should be able to do that, hopefully. It might cost us a bit more than an arm and a leg to do that, though. I looked on PoE Trade prior to starting this video, and the only two that fit my requirements are going for 45 chaos and 48 chaos. So it will take us a little while to farm that gear up, especially at the rate that we're going now. But, you know, if I wasn't recording, I could have been farming maps like 3 days ago. But you slow things down a little bit when you hit the record button, you know? You take your time. You look at the sights. So hopefully we'll get there soon. The weapon is level 66. We're only 4 levels away from that, so we are going to be delayed on that a little bit. But once we get into the late game maps, it does become very, very easy to start accumulating chaos quite quickly. And hopefully I'll be able to show you guys that process, because it is pretty fun when you start to really get your bank account going in this game and you can start to afford some good items. But as of right now, we're just clearing stuff. We have those power charges that we unlocked in the last video. We are in the Northern Forest right now in Act 7, and we need to put Groost's necklace down at a shrine of his people to lay his spirit to rest because, of course, he was taken over by some kind of deity. Poor Groost. He was my favorite person in that town. Even though he didn't like me, he still greeted me with, rather, I am Groost. And I mean, how do you say no to that? That's just wonderful. So anyway, we'll try to find his new spirit burial ground, or at least his symbolic spirit burial ground. This was... Wait, was this a zone? This layout kind of looks familiar along the coast. Oh, this was a zone that we could get to. Right? Yeah, there's the Dread Thicket. So this was the zone that led out of the Val Temple or into the Val Temple? I don't quite remember. I know you would just kind of run your way up north and then always follow the coast, and it would lead you right to a doorway. So let's see where that doorway is right now. We should be there very soon. This place does have some phenomenal density, both in Act 2 and, as you can see, in Act 7. It's not that bad either. The door should be right up here. I'm actually surprised we haven't run into it already. I'm also trying to keep a lookout for some cheap... Oh, this is new. The Causeway. Oh, yeah, that's new. Because we entered right around here, I thought. Maybe it caved in? Oh, yeah, it was right in here, wasn't it? You enter under the waterfall. So that's closed up. But the Causeway is doing something over there. We have an optional quest to go to the causeway. We have an optional quest to find the shrine in the northern forest. We have an optional quest to go to the Dread Thicket. So we might as well go to the Dread Thicket. Let's make our way back. Looks like this might be the place that we lay Groose to rest. So we just put his necklace up here. Wait, why did undead come up? Well, I mean, they weren't even that strong of undead. Maybe that upset his people. Regardless, Helena wants to talk to us now. We'll head back as soon as we're done with all of these other optional quests that we have in this area. Now, this is not a zone that I'm familiar with. This is the Dread Thicket. Looks like we have a quest right here. A firefly. It's hard to believe your eyes. There's a lot of them. Why are there so many fireflies? I don't understand. Oh, God. Ouch. This guy's doing some chaos damage over here, boys. That's what we're hitting with. I don't like that taste of our own medicine. Why are we picking up so many... They're just taking up room in my inventory. Are they trying to lead me to the boss, or do I need them to kill the boss? I'm so confused. Now, in Act 2, as I mentioned, this place was... there's no reason to come here at all. To the point that they added in a Steam achievement just so you would kind of be incentivized to look at this place, because there was nothing here. There still appears to be pretty much nothing here. You there! I bet you can't best me in a battle of strength. I've had rougher tussles in bed. All right, good fight. More fireflies. What are these? I don't understand. There is a door up ahead. Maybe that will enlighten us a little bit. Do you get it? Fireflies. Enlighten us. Woohoo! That's why you come to my channel. Those high quality jokes and puns and entendres. Hello, Iron Ring. We'll check that out in just a second. I got more fireflies to pick up, boys. This looks promising. Oh, there's like gas stuff just seeping out of the floor here. Show me my enemy. Whoa! He's scary. Let's hit him with some wither, boys. He's the mother, or she, excuse me, the mother of despair. Has a big shockwave. That's pretty intimidating. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage. Oh, no! Our first death. Oh, no. Rest in peace, hardcore character. Rest in peace. Damn. We were doing so well. Sin. Suck that up. I'm butthurt. What do you got for me?
The tragedy is that our world, our kind, may turn something as pure and honorable as a mother's love into such a vicious weapon of wrath and butchery. I only hope that Wraeclast will find her children happy in their arms.
So this is what we were using before. Was she a mini? Yeah. So 1% increase physical damage reduction for each hit you've taken recently up to a maximum of 5. Again, doesn't seem that good. None of those demigod buffs seem that good. But that's done. Let's head back out and go to that next area that we need to for the other optional quest, the Causeway. So this is a brand new zone, right? We didn't see this before. Oh, this looks very Act 3-ish. Yeah, maybe not. This is on par with what it should look like, I suppose. God, I can really feel the damage increase we get when we start to stack up these power charges and frenzy charges. It really is quite noticeable. Lots of enemies just shooting poison darts at us here. I mean, I think we'll be okay, but it's just an alarming number. This build does incentivize me to keep up a certain amount of speed now, though. kind of leisurely strolling through zones isn't really an option when we have to kill stuff every 10 seconds to have just a chance of our power and frenzy charges refreshing. We kind of have to keep moving now, which means my casual little stroll through zones is going to be a bit more difficult to do. Hello. God, we've gotten 14 jeweler's orbs since we started this zone. I like this place. There's lots of winding paths just kind of jetting off into other directions. And some like poison dart traps here and there. I can't really see a rhyme or reason for them being around. They just kind of show up. There's a waypoint in the middle of this zone. I can grab that really quick. It's kind of irritating that none of the walkways connect to that except for the one that we went on. The Shrine of Arakali. Is this what we're here for? I guess. We have to save Silk. What's up with Silk and spiders? What's going on with that? As her queen's body was reborn, so too was her mind. Awash with visions of future and past, she burst from the deluge. Or the deluge. Grasping with terror. She had seen her empire in ruins, her people ground into dust, and atop her throne sat the children of Wraeclast, their long white hair fluttering in the winds of victory, their laughter as saw blades in Arakali's heart. Yet as the vision poisoned her dreams, Arakali poisoned the vision. Once, twice, thrice, the children of Wraeclast fell, crying their crimson tears, and how their mother grieved, the widow. Yeah, so for those of you that haven't seen any of my other content, I'm dyslexic, so sometimes I just add letters in on accident. My bad. I'm doing my best. My reading comprehension is fine. My aloud reading is totally hit or miss, depending on how tired I am. And as I mentioned last video, it's been a pretty tiring week. This place is really irritating to get around, especially when you're trying to see every last little bit of it. It's like it's actively encouraging you not to explore it. With these little paths that just kind of only connect to other tiny little paths. Hey, big guy. Where'd you come from? Good talk. Enjoy being dead again. You looked like a big skeleton in the first place. Looks like our quest marker is located right up ahead. We're still taking incremental amounts of poison damage from everything. Trying to avoid it as best as I can. It's more of a nuisance than an actual threat. And God, these little tiny pathways drive me crazy. I want to get out of this zone. Get me out of here. Hey, what's this? The lockbox. Kishra's star. Okay. Oh, the Vol City. What's going on in here? Is this our temple? I mean, this is a bunch of spider stuff. Those guys aren't spiders, though. This looks like one of the map layouts. Very similar. Which means there's probably going to be a decent amount of XP in here. At least I hope. I can dream, right? All right, so the XP in here has actually been terrible so far. Just awful. That's the first decent-sized pack I've seen since we got in here. And there's another one here, of course. All you have to do is complain, and the developers, they hit you up right away, right? That's how video games work, I've been told. This is very contrasting to the last area we were in. The last area was just a bunch of small little pathways that were in no way connected to other pathways. This is just kind of these winding little areas with high walls that kind of connect to each other, and there's enemies on both sides, and it's not... I'm not too sure where to actually go. Well, we hit the wall on this side. Maybe we can head over here. God, this place is big! Seriously! This zone's huge! Look at this! What the fuck? I've been roaming around forever! I'm gonna get lost in here! Send a search party! Help! Well, there's the door I came in right down there. So we've looped all the way back to the start. I didn't find what I was looking for. So I guess now I'm just going to run right up the middle and hope we find it there. Oh, I found a waypoint. And Yena's here. That's weird, right? That's weird, right? I feel like that's weird.
Fireflies, so bright and juicy with flame. Now for the right. I warn you. Stand back and be not afraid of what you see. And be not afraid for me. The spirit guides and protects. Though I may change, I shall still be, will always be.
Just like Groost? Oh, shit. Oh, God. She's a fucking dog? Well, I mean, I was going to look around a little bit more, but I guess we're just following her now. When a lady turns into a fire dog right in front of you, I guess you follow her. So is this where he is? He's in here somewhere? No wonder I couldn't find him. I've been looking at all the wrong places, man. These guys are starting to hit pretty hard. Going through my mana pretty quick in here. There are some more talents nearby that we can use to increase our mana and also lower the cost of a lot of our skills. We may just have to do that. So for instance, if you're following along at home, if you're playing a similar build, or just are very interested in the progress that my character's making, there's these skills right here. The Dynamo, 15% increase in mana and 5% reduced cost to skills, which is make it a little bit easier to fund our mind over matter that we have. Yeah, lots of enemies in here, though. Pretty good XP. What level zone is this? It's a 54. God, we're so over-leveled just because I've been looking around and going slow. They really do expect people just to plow right through this game. Yeah, that was a good spread. Oh, yeah. We found a door, or at least some stairs down. All right, we're taking the stairs. Down here so far is just a lot of the same. Spiders coming out of the walls in every direction. And then these, I'm assuming, undead enemies lurking behind some of these closed doors. Very dark, very bleak. I'm confused as to what those guys actually are, like the poison spitting ones. They're like shooting poison darts out of a tail that's located on the top of their head. How do they eat? Ooh, this is hurting. At least they die fast. What's hitting me with these swords? Oh! There's a dude right there. Didn't even notice him. Thank you for that chromatic, though. Thank you. There's a Val zone here. Unique boss deal 15% increased damage. Unique boss has 10% increased attack and cast speed. Yo, I'm down. Let's go. I'm down. I don't want to die again, though. Once was too many. The spiders are no big deal. Oh, yeah. Chromatic orbs. Yeah. All right. I'm going to speed through here like I know what I'm doing. Like I know what I'm looking at. Again, we just kind of need to keep our clear speed up when we want to... Like, the faster we go, the faster we'll be able to go. Because we need to keep these charges stacked up. And they don't have a guaranteed chance of granting charges. Like, that pack right there actually let my charges fall off. Even though, you know, we killed 4 enemies. We just didn't seem to proc it. Well, I guess we found the boss. Let's put down that wither totem. Oh, it's one of those things. Oh, that was easy. Ah, that's not bad. Maybe we'll be able to do it very soon. That'd be cool. I know 3 of those fragments are really common, and the last one is super rare, so... I doubt we'll find the last one for a while. Got another set of stairs here heading down. Alright, let's go. God, it feels like it's getting even darker. Like maybe the lights don't illuminate as much of an area the deeper we go in here. Oh, that was a good one. Spiders came out of their bodies! We're level 63, boys. I need to do some farming. We need to get some chaos orbs. I guess I could just start doing maps and not progress the story. I mean, that's a possibility.
I need more pockets.
Shit. We go back and sell really quick. So, this Talent Point. Where do we want to put it? I'm not sure. I mentioned before that we could go up the left side here and save a couple points getting up to that health node. I think I need to count that again because I might want to pick up that extra power charge here just to give us some more damage over time. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Or it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So would I rather have more intelligence or 2 extra area of effect? I suppose another way of looking... No, that's elemental damage. I was going to say, if this is spell damage, we might be able to pick that up, but that's elemental damage, so we wouldn't want that. Yeah, I think we might go this way, team. If our contagion spreads more, that's good for us. It's going to be quite the investment. Quite a few levels. I wonder if I should get a bit more survivability before we do that. I think I might. So I think we're going to get Dynamo over here first before I commit myself to this long path all the way up here, because that's a lot of investment to get all the way up to there. I mean, what did I say? 14 levels, so we'd be 77? It's a ways off. For sure. Anyway, back into the temple. We should be close to wherever Silk is soon, I would imagine. Usually these places don't run that deep. Look at all these guys! Ah! There's so many. God, there's a lot of those guys too. And there's a lot of these guys! What riveting commentary, though. Am I right? Maybe the last door up ahead. I haven't fully been looking around this place. Honestly, my mentality now, I know I said I didn't want to miss anything, but I've gotten so over-leveled just from slowly exploring content that I want to get back up to my level range. Like, I'm almost ready for the next set of Labyrinth as far as my level's concerned. But we haven't even started collecting the stuff for it. There's another level! Wow! This place is like the Empire State Building, but underground. Wait, is this it? I think this is it. Silk, what are you doing, man?
My bride has arrived, Exile. I hope you brought your wedding gift.
Oh, God. Silk, why are you doing this? You goddamn demented mother... What is this purple beam? Oh, she's slowing me with that. And then I think the plan is to kill me off with one of those purple beams, but it's shooting it at my magical floating weapon. Did she just eat Silk? Uh-oh. There's a common trend here with... Oh, no! Oh, God. I'm so glad we have our mobility skills. Let's get out of the way of that. We need another Wither Totem. These ads will spread our contagion quite nicely. And she has been taken down. That's what you get for killing off Silk. The exit to Act 4 is now open. Conjurer's Boots. Those are pretty close to what we need. If they're any good, it shouldn't be that hard to roll those towards something we might want to use. Not that great. Yeah, not too crazy about it. Hi, Sid.
Many an artist of Esmerian descent has engaged in the sad worship of that sultry arachnid. But you looked in those hypnotic eyes and then ripped them out. She lies in her bed of sordid memory, alone. A little of the spider yet creeps and crawls in my palm. A touch more power for my subduer of gods?
Oh, what's this one? 5% reduced damage taken from damage over time. 10% chance to avoid lightning damage when hit. Not being stunned sounds a little better. I think I'll keep that. So, where does Act 8 take me? The Sarn Ramparts. So we're in Act 3 maps now. Oh god, look at this place. If we can climb out of that. Or was Sarn not quite far enough? Maybe this isn't Act 3. I don't know. It looks like we're gonna have to clear our way through this zone before you can find anything. We're definitely not starting out in safety, that's for sure. And I do still have a couple quests to turn in back in the first town, or back in the last town in the previous act. So I think we're gonna head back there really quick. We'll turn those in and then call it a video. See what they have to say. We're almost done. Only a couple more acts to go. Actually, a couple. That's not even rounding up. That's not a relative number.
So the grieving mother sleeps once more. Her story has come to fascinate me, and your conquest of her makes for a satisfying dramatic climax, don't you think? I'm but an old man living vicariously through your life. As history seems intent on repeating itself, I should record it in a book. An historical account of the goddess Hrothgar and the legendary champion who defeated her. Yes, the title needs a bit of work, but it will suffice for now. Here, consider this offering as an advance on the royalties we shall reap post-publication. That is, if there is anyone in Wraeclast who can read.
That's what I was thinking. That's honestly what I was thinking when he was saying that. What kind of an education system do you guys have here? Okay, Yena did come back, so that's good. Deliver... Oh, that's the guy down here. Okay. Yeah, we'll give it to him, no problem. This is our guy who helped us sail in here.
So, this is Kishara's famed star. Just as I reckoned. It won't point me in any one direction. It can't make up its mind. I suspect due to me not being able to make up mine. I feel a tremor of prophecy coming over me. Like some scallywags just stomped over my grave. If I go see Lily, there's to be only disappointment and sorrow. If that's what the future has in store, then it can keep it. I wish a long and vibrant life for the girlie. One free of the trouble that an old dead buccaneer like I might bring upon her.
Wow. They do like handing out skill points now. That used to be something that was significantly more rare. So, we can get our dynamo. We can finish that off. Then I guess if we really wanted to, we could get this damage over time here. Skill effect duration. Which would be an increase for us. Actually, I don't think that would actually be a damage increase, but it would help contagion with its spreading. Maybe that's not worth picking up. I think I was a little off when I was mentioning that one. We do need slightly more strength in order to continue the progress of our shield charge, which obviously I would like to do. In order to maintain that progress, I would have to venture down here just a little bit. And there is a percentage increase, 22% increase maximum mana. That's huge. Wow. We got a 16 increase here. This is 20 fucking 2. So that could definitely be helpful. We might be better off just grabbing something like that, but that's a few points away, and we're not really close to any of the other ones. So the bonus of going up the left side is that we could grab the strength node to help round off our gems. The bonus of going up the middle is we get increased area of effect. I'm not sure which one I think is better. I'm really not. I suppose that we could go up this way and then eventually pick up these life nodes over here. And that wouldn't be a bad investment. Let me figure this out. So this would be 17 skill points if I went from here, grabbed the strength, worked my way around, grabbed these two, and then grabbed the power charge as well. 17-point investment. I wouldn't mind getting another curse, which would be 21 points invested. And then we'd be looking at another 1, 2, 6. So 28 points to get us all the way over there. That means we'd be level 84. Honestly, that's doable. Did I do that math? I forgot which numbers I said, but we'd be in our 80s. As long as it's not over 90, I feel like it's doable. Decisions. All right. Okay, we're committing. Let me grab Dynamo, and then we will go up. But this doesn't really help out with my strength, does it? Other than that gym there. All right, fuck it, let's commit. We did it, boys. We're going up that side. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in Act 8.